Like I showed you to settle him inside the house, teaching him to settle outside the house. Even though he's not like a maniac dog, it's still valuable for him. So here I'm going to do the same thing. I take the leash. He's not focused on me, so I just give him a bit of pressure. So he understands what that means now. He's like, hey, when that guy does that thing, it means just take a back seat. I can guide him. And then just let him decompress. This is really valuable to do, particularly if you're in a new environment. Maybe you're at the golf range in reception and there's a bit going on. You just need him to relax, like taking him through that process. But I, again, have to emphasize that process will always be, So now I'm gonna settle him back down because he's gotten up. Down. Hey. Down. And you can see I'm not being like over the top with him, but I'm being firm. I'm stating my boundaries very clearly. Down. And no reward that time. Like, you have him a little scratch, which is a reward, but in his mind it's not. Hey, down. Hey. All the way, please. Down. And this is where, with any dog and any owner or handler, the dog will start testing how much are you going to follow through? How much are you going to enforce the commands? And to me, this is the best thing that you can do with your dog, of just this repetition of like, hey man, like you are going to do this and we're going to finish in a calm way, so that they always have that level of respect and trust that like you're going to follow through. Hey, down. 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 Come on.
He does this a lot on the down command.
Yeah, and he's just like, man, like, what are you gonna make me do? And typically with the down, I don't force the dog too much because you don't have a lot of leverage, so to speak. Like if I start popping him hard or yanking him and it doesn't work, I don't really have anywhere to go, and it's also not pleasant.
True.
But just, again, like I said, me releasing my pressure, that is positive reinforcement on him. So by just me being here with him and being like, cool man, like we're in this Mexican standoff now and I'm not gonna move until you've given me what I want. And this is a new environment. He's uncomfortable. He doesn't want to settle down here. There's birds, there's people, there's dogs. So this is innately going to be challenging for him. Hey, down please. For time purposes, I won't keep pushing this, but you get the idea.
Yeah. So this is important because, like, as a assistant dog, obviously, often he won't settle. Like he will in his own time. But there he goes.
And now I can add the food. Yeah. It's often like
but he does tend to pop up.
It takes longer than our human brain can sort of stay with. So that just staying with him in that pressure is so valuable. And then obviously using food if you can. But even before doing too much of that, I'd really work on your freeze. So he understands, oh, when I go into a down, I can't release until I've given the freeze. So now, like, I can go, tiger, free. And he's like, okay, cool, that activity's over now.